Coach, your recent success continues today up against a tough opponent. What was the key in pulling it out today?
Yeah, I mean, come on, 100% of the credit goes to those girls. I mean, it's been fun. I mean, throughout the season, I mean, it's a grind in the WCC, and it's been really fun in practices lately. I mean, these girls have been getting after it. I mean, that's the name of the game. It's about every day trying to get better and trying to ride that wave of where that's part of the game. The momentum shifts, but I'm very happy they came out ready to play and fought in every single set. Things obviously didn't go our way, especially in that 4 set. We had some breakdowns, but then to have the maturity as a team to go out there and, you say bring out your best when your best is needed. And I thought in that 5th set, as a team, the best was brought out, and they took care of business. And they didn't get flustered, where we fell behind a little bit. They just kept, taking care of 1 point at a time. And I thought they did a really good job of being focused on what they had control over, and that was the point that was right in front of them.
Do you feel like you were successful in taking them out of their system? Their hitting percentage was really bad.
Yeah, of course, and I think that's where you see it. It's that fine line where, and I think I've said this quite a few times, where we're one of the best serving teams in our conference, but along with that is there that fine line where we force you out of system, where you're going to have trouble passing us, but then, it's that fine line where we miss serves too, and it's trying to find that where, serve aggressive, and then all of a sudden we miss, some serves that, but that's part of we want to play fast, we want to play hard, and that's the name of the game. But yeah, when you can force them, and I thought we did a good job of getting our hands over the net. I mean, they've got obviously, they're 4 pin hitters. They've got 4 great pin hitters that like to attack a ball and attack it very well. And we were able, I thought the defense did a great job of being set on defense, making good reads, and our block not trying to play outside of their means, just taking what they can, and that's how we were able to get blocks early on. Then they were forced to make shots that they didn't want to make. They couldn't take some of the swings or put the ball where they wanted to go. So what you see, you saw them at times putting the ball out, and then our diggers, then when they were hitting them, I mean, you got Katrin and Mia and our defense, Lexi and Macy back there that are just sweeping up balls left and right, So that was, credit to the team for that, for sure.
What did you tell them in the huddle before the 5th game? Because it seemed like their energy was a little higher in that 5th game also.
There wasn't a whole lot to be said other than, what I just had said earlier, bring out your best. This is a fun game. Play your best together. Go out there, have fun, and play, and leave it all out there. And when you talk to Kimmy, she's our captain. She said something to him, but I mean that's about it. It's just focusing. Focusing on, this is a fun game, and we love to play this game. So let's go out there and give it our best. And obviously they went out there and a lot of energy and took care of what we needed to do, and that's a great win.
Hey, congratulations, Kimmy, on a great win. These 5-set matches, I know you prefer to win it in 3, but what did it take for you to grind out those last 2 games to win?
I think it's a lot having to do with the last 2 weeks in practice that we had. We played really hard, and we had some really good practice days. So I think it was just, we were mentally there, we were physically there, we were ready to play a game, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy. Every team that we play in WCC, it's a grind. If you can pull a game in 3, that's awesome. But playing in 5, you just have to play every point, and you have to know that you're going to be there for a long time, and you have to outwork them. So yeah.
So when Gonzaga or another team has got the momentum, what do you do to keep your mental attitude positive?
Yeah, I think it's about just keying in on certain things, focusing on something different. If that's not working, okay, we're going to make a slight adjustment. So just being mentally there, just focusing on something we can do a little differently, focusing on our side. Yeah.
You had it's not always about power. You had some really key tips there. What do you see on those quick tips, or is it just instinct?
It's a little bit of both, I think. I can see where the block is. That's a good thing if I can see where the block is, hopefully. And I could just kind of see where the block was, and I kind of had a feel for what was open. And Katrin talks to me in the back row. She tells me, yes, yes, yes. She'll tell me to go sometimes, and that's sometimes pretty helpful too. Whether I end up dumping or not, it's just another idea in there. So yeah, it just worked today.
In that 5th game, you're tied 6-all, and Lexi put a high pass up to you, and you were up high.
Yeah.
I guess, was that your only option, or?
No, no, it was a perfect pass. So
Okay.
that's what we want every time, and that's what she gives me. So she gives me it's a set or it's a pass that I can set, and I saw an opening and I took it.
I wondered if that was a pass. That was a great pass.
Yeah.
Last thing, what do you think was the key in containing Gonzaga's offense today?
I think it was just an all-around team effort. You know, it's kind of sometimes a game of errors. Who makes more errors, who makes less? And we were able to really put the focus on putting pressure on the other side. We didn't make that many errors. We got our block together. Our defense was great. When things all slide together, that's when the magic happens.
Okay, and then 14 service errors on a team, is it contagious, or like Coach was saying, it's a fine line? You do want to be aggressive, because I think overall it really helped you today, but the service errors kind of came at inopportune times at times. But
Yeah, maybe it's a little contagious. I mean, my serving wasn't really there today, and we definitely had a few patches where we missed some serves, but I mean, like he says, it's about serving aggressively. So if we can win and miss 14 serves, then we're going to win and miss 14 serves. Hopefully less, but if it works, it works.